Hello, welcome back to my channel Christian Faith and Fiction. My name's Lou, and today I'm going to share with you the books that I'm most hoping to read in February and March. These are the books that I'm prioritising. I may read some other ones, I may not end up reading all of these books, but these are the ones I'm hoping at the moment to prioritise and read. I have a couple of group reads coming up, but as of yet I'm filming them. I don't know what those are going to be, so those are going to be my kind of unknown ones right now. If while I'm editing it I find out what the first book is going to be, I'll add it in now. Hi, it's editing me. I think we've decided to read Counted with the Stars by Connilyn Cossette as the book for February as our book club pick, so I'll be reading that one as well. I think it's like a historical fiction set during biblical times, so not a retelling of an actual character, but set during the time of the Exodus, I think. Then I've got 2 or 3 books on NetGalley that I have requested, that I've been accepted for to read in advance. So the first one is Codename Edelweiss by Stephanie Landsem. This is a historical fiction set during World War II, so it's set in, or just before, 1933, and it's set in Los Angeles, I guess in Hollywood. It's following Liesl, who loses her job at MGM and has to work with Leon, who is a Jewish lawyer, and a mysterious Agent 13 to spy on her friends and neighbours in her German-American community, because they believe that the Nazi agents are working in Los Angeles and trying to infiltrate there. So this is something that's interested me because I like wartime fiction, but also this is like set in a totally different place and sort of, yeah, I feel like it's going to be different from what I've read about in like European fiction. Then I've got The Metropolitan Affair by Jocelyn Green, and I've never read anything by her either. This is book 1 on Central Park, I think that's the series it's called. It's following Dr. Lauren Westlake as she's been promised by her father to accompany him on his Egyptian expeditions, but that never sort of happened, and she's sort of now assistant curator of Egyptology at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and she sort of she's given 2 invitations, one to join her father in Egypt and the other to track down a forger criminal in the art world, I believe. This is set in the 1920s. So again, this is a time period I really like, but to do with some countries and places that I have not read about much before. The third one I may or may not get to in March, maybe the end of March, maybe the beginning of April, and that is The Words We Lost by Nicole Deese. This is a contemporary following Ingrid, who is sent to hunt for a hidden manuscript and confront her past. So I've heard a lot of good things about Nicole Deese's books. In fact, I've got one on the shelf that I'm hoping to read. So I'm hoping that those are going to be books that I'm really interested in and into. Now some books that are off of my shelf that I already own. I have A Gilded Lady by Elizabeth Camden. This is due to be a group read at some point. I'm not sure when we'll end up picking this one up. I may end up, if I really feel inspired, picking it up earlier, because it's been sat on my shelf for quite a long time and I do want to continue with the series. Then I have a newer release, The Sisters of Seaview by Julie Klassen. This is one that I really want to get to soon because it's set in an area of the world that's really close to me, like 30 minutes up the road, and I think it's Regency. And yeah, I've loved Julie Klassen's books so far that I have read. I seem to have quite a few historical fiction books on my TBR at the moment. Maybe that's just the winter making me wanting to read that sort of thing. But having said that, I've got To Win a Prince by Toni Shiloh, which is the second book in that series, set in that kind of African island, and it's sort of royal family type book. This is following the best friend that was in the first book. and I'm really interested to see how that's going to continue on, because both of these characters were in that book and I can't see how they will go together. It's going to take, you know, some character development to work. And finally, I've got Fortress of Snow by Melanie Dickerson, which is the 4th book, I think, in the Derricott Tales. And this is a reimagining of the Snow Queen tale. So this is medieval fiction, young adult, historical romance, basically. So yeah, I'm interested to see where she's going to go with this one. Yeah. Okay, so those are some books that I want to read over the next couple of months. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of those, or if you've got some books that you want to read coming up soon. Do you plan ahead, or are you completely a mood reader and pick up whatever you feel like next? Okay, I hope you have a really great reading week, and until next time, God bless. Bye.